Hi everyone! Before 2025 officially ends, here's what everyone should know about the real estate market heading into 2026.
In this video, we will be covering real estate trends in Canada, Ontario, and GTA. We'll also talk about the factors impacting the real estate market.
At the end, we will take this information and provide some predictions about what to expect in 2026.
Let's look at Canada first. In the latest graph we found, we can see the year-over-year percentage change for residential average home prices across the country. The first bar shows that Canada is down about 1%, even though almost all the provinces show an upward trend. Ontario by itself is down about 5%, and that number is what is dragging the country's overall year-over-year percent change down.
Now that we've looked at Canada, let's look at Ontario next. When you look at Ontario as a province, there's only one real major area that impacts the real estate market. That's the GTA. And you can see here in the comparison of other major cities across the country, the GTA is performing the worst. The Greater Vancouver area is close second, but GTA is definitely leading in terms of the weakest housing market in the country.
Now, let's take a look at the GTA.
In this GTA graph, comparing November 2024 to 2025, you can see that overall sales, new listings, and average prices have all decreased. When you look at sales, it's gone down 15.8%. For new listings, the number has gone down 4%, and the average sales price have gone down 6.4%.
Now we're going to look at sales and average price by major home type in November 2025. And major home type are detached, semi-detached, townhouse, and condo apartment in the 416 and 905 area. When we look at the lower half of the graph, year-over-year change in both sales and average price, they're all negative. Except you can see in 416, semi-detached and townhouse, number of sales have gone up just a tiny little bit by 1.5% and 1%.
Now that we have a picture of the real estate market in Canada, Ontario, and GTA, let's go over the main factors that affect the real estate market.
The four main factors contributing to the markets are interest rate, government policy, immigration, and the job market. Keep in mind, these are four main categories that we'll be addressing today, but there are so many more factors at play. For this year especially, the economy and the trade war both played a major part in the real estate market. Stay tuned for our other videos on these topics.
Now, let's talk about interest rate.
As you can see in this Bank of Canada rate, from 2022 to 2023, it's been going up, and then it's gone stagnant for a while. And then from 2024 June all the way to recent November, December now is all the way coming down. And then December 10th is the latest interest rate announced by Bank of Canada, and it's stagnant. Now let's talk about government policy.
The Ford government's new build incentive policy is a proposed provincial HST rebate for first-time home buyers on a newly built home up to $1 million. When combined with proposed federal HST rebate, eligible first-time home buyers could save up to $130,000 on a $1 million property. Now we move on to immigration.
Canada has been shrinking its immigration numbers for a while now. Therefore, population growth will not be a huge factor in 2026. The slowdown was mainly driven by a decline in the number of study permit holders, reflecting new government policies to limit temporary migration. The demand, especially in rental, have also decreased significantly. Now John is going to talk about the job market.
As you can see in this graph of unemployment rate, we had a low of 5% unemployment 2022 to 2023. We've actually increased up to 6.5 in the latest unemployment rate in November 2025.
Now we've gone through all the information, it's time for us to give you our prediction for 2026.
So what do you think predictions for 2026? Are the prices going to go up?
Well, I think for condo, it's going to take a while to recover to the standard as before, and we need more investors. For the low density housings like detached, semi, townhouse, it depends on your area. Those are a little bit more solid, but then the pricing is not going to go up too much higher, in my opinion. And that's it. Stay tuned for our future videos.
Thanks for listening.